Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial inspired by this look. This is my everyday makeup, the to-go-to makeup when I'm just like gonna go out to go eat with my friends or go out with my family, or just on everyday basis that I do my makeup and just to take pictures. I hope you guys like it. This is actually my first YouTube tutorial. I'm pretty nervous and I just hope that y'all really like it, and I'm going to be so happy if y'all do. So I'm going to be starting off with a Nivea Post Shave Balm, and I heard it was really good, so I'm just gonna put a little bit. I end up putting a lot, so just be careful not to put too much, just because a little bit goes a long way with this product, and you're just gonna want to spread it out through the whole face. I'm going to let it sit and dry, just sit it there and let it dry and let it do the magic. So after it has dried up, I'm going to correct my face with the Hard Candy Corrector palette, and I only use those the first two, because I really don't need the purple or the pink. I'm going to apply the green just for the redness of the acne scars that I have, or just redness in general. Now I'm going to be using the other side of the brush, and I'm going to be using the first little orangey color, and I'm just going to apply it on my under eye and near my little mustache. So now we're going to grab a beauty blender that I bought at Burlington for $7, and we're going to get a setting spray from Hard Candy I bought at Walmart for like $7, and we're just going to damp it a little bit and just blend everything out that you just added on your face. Now that you've blended everything out, you're going to use a Pro Conceal Concealer by LA Girl, and I do realize that the shade is like 10 times lighter than my skin tone, but that was the only one I could find at the moment, and if you know how to blend it good, then you got the power, girl. You're going to draw a little bit of a design on your forehead just so it can look cool. Again, you're going to damp your beauty blender with your setting spray. And just blend everything in, girl. I realize that I look really weird, so I'm just gonna get everything settled with my foundation by L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on it, and I'm just gonna damp everything on my face. Right? You're so dumb. It's not funny, girl. And it's my favorite foundation, but I do realize that it's a little bit lighter than I am, just because it's summer, and well, I can't really explain. It's just summer, and I get darker in the summer. I'm pretty sure everybody does. I am going to be adding a little bit more just because I didn't like the coverage that it was giving me at the moment, so I did add a little bit more towards my nose and my eye area. So now to set my foundation, I am using the Pro Matte Infallible powder just to set everything in, and I will be using a darker powder also by MAC Studio Fix, just because it evens everything out, and I am using it right now. Please excuse those ugly, really disgusting marks on my elbows. Now to bronze, I am going to be using an e.l.f. Bronze and Blush palette, I believe. I don't remember. I will put the descriptions down below. And I'm going to be using an angled brush to spread it out all over my face. So I'm going to grab a little bit of bronzer, and I'm going to put it on my cheeks and my forehead. I'm going to be putting it on where you can tell my cheekbones are, and a little bit on my forehead, just because it defines a little bit my face structure. I want it to be very natural, a little bit, so I just kind of put on and made it look a little bit natural. I'm going to get an eyeshadow brush and I'm going to dip it in the bronzer, and I am just gonna put it along my nose just so my nose can look a little bit slimmer. Now you know you gotta get down in them jawline so your double chin does not show. So we're just gonna put it a little bit on my double chin. And I'm going to grab this MAC Studio that my friend gave me for Christmas, I believe, and I am going to grab the lightest shade that I see, which is the one on the right. And I am just going to put that on my jawline and my cheeks, and just so it could be a little bit more defined, and also my forehead. I do smile a little bit just so I can get that little curvy line, just so you can see the little line on the jaw, not the jawline, the cheek, and you can tell that I am demonstrating how you're supposed to blend. Now I'm going to grab a little bit of blush that I believed was blush. I really didn't realize it wasn't blush, but it was blush, and it was actually turned out to be a highlighter. So you know, I was pretty surprised and pretty happy about it, as you can tell. So instead of it being blush, it turned out to be a highlighter. So we're just gonna apply highlighter from there, and yeah. I'm actually gonna grab a little smaller brush and I am just gonna apply it on my cheek, just so I can get it a little bit more defined. And now I'm going to start with my eyebrows. I'm going to be using NYX in the dark brown, and I'm going to be using another NYX. I believe it's not a palette, it's just a little. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. angled brush. As you can tell, I did not demonstrate it on here for some reason, but I'm going to be applying the wax on my eyebrow first, just so everything can set, and I'm going to just fill it in. I am not going to shape it in because my eyebrows are already put in design and I really do not need the extra design. In the front, I really don't want it to shade it in, so I'm just gonna make it look a little bit more natural, as you can tell. So now that all the makeup is finished, I am going to be using my Hard Candy setting spray. Just spray it all over your face. And I am going to continue with some false lashes by Kiss, and they're number 11. I normally don't wear them unless I'm in the mood, and today I was in the mood. These are very good because they're like only $8, and they have 5 pairs of lashes, and I bought 2 just because I could never find them at the store when I'm looking for them. So again, I am just going to apply my eyelashes with this blue Salon Perfect, and yeah. As you can see, my dumbass is having a hard time pulling off them eyelashes, so please excuse my silly self. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, curl your lashes before you put on any eyelashes, just so it can blend in with the lashes. I normally don't put on mascara with my lashes just because every time I put them on, my lashes end up falling off, and maybe because I don't put them on good that day, but it's always happened when I put on mascara, so I normally do not wear mascara before I put my lashes on. We're just gonna let it dry for like 20 seconds and put it on and let the magic begin. I actually recorded the next clip right before I put on my lashes. I just forgot to add it in, but these are the contour colors from the MAC Studio that I showed y'all for the contour on my face. I am going to use those as eyeshadows for today, just so I can get that more natural look. I'm blending both the contour colors just to get that really nice brownish contourish look. It's just, I loved it. and you know, just blend it out. Just blend it out. I did end up getting another brush just so I can get the blending perfectly fine. So yeah, I am going to be using the e.l.f. Balls. I really don't remember what they're called, but I never found a use for them, so I just decided to put them on today just so it can give me another brownish looking contour. I am going to grab my highlighter from Hard Candy that was only like $5 at Walmart, and I am just going to use my little fan brush. Well, I am going to grab a little eyeshadow brush, that one I just used for my eyeshadow, and I am going to apply it on my cheekbones and on my temples, I believe they're called, my nose, and on the bottom of my eyebrows, just so I can make it pop and reflect all the hater and negativity in my life. So yeah, I am going to grab another eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to dip it into the highlight, and I am going to put them on the edge of my eyes. I totally forgot the name of them, just to give it that pop. So this is the Maybelline 660. It's very pretty, and I use it for my everyday use. I am not using the lip liner for the fact that my mom took it and lost it, so yeah. I am going to be applying my lipstick with a brush like so, and I'm just going to apply a little bit and just apply it with the brush. It's actually easier just using that kind of brush, just because you have more control over how much you want on your lip and where do you exactly want it on your lip. I really love doing it with that kind of brush, so I recommend it to all my ladies. I'm going to grab my contour palette that I showed earlier in my video, the MAC Studio, and I'm going to grab the little dark color, and I'm just going to apply it on the bottom of my lip just to make my lips look a little bit plumpier without the surgery. As you can see, well, that's the final look, and I hope you guys really like it. I do realize my hair is a mess, but you know, the glow is real. And please subscribe. I hope you guys like, and thank you guys.